Hey, it's Matt from the Green Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 15 here at Westbridge Hills. Selling the last little bit of this wheat on this great demand at the restaurant. And we're going to buy some equipment. So we'll get this all sold off here. We're going to grass in this field ahead of us here, right in front of us. That'll be our hay field. And one more little bit of a load here. A little bit of a trailer, not much. Alright. So we made... Ooh, that's a bad number. 666. Ugh. I don't like that. So we need to spend it. We got to spend it to get rid of it. Alright, let's head up to the shop. Don't think we're going to have enough left for field 18. Nah, it's going to be just shy of what we need, I think. But we got to have the equipment before we do anything else, because we want to get our cow production going. And got our corn over here. Gonna chaff that real soon. And what I'm gonna do, I think I'm just gonna pull off here on the end of this field and just walk over to the shop, because getting these trailers up in there and getting them back out might be a task. So I'm gonna park right here. We'll just walk across the street here. Alright, so that's our second cultivator that we bought. That's the tree planter in the trees that I didn't finish planting. Procrastination is never a good thing. But we want to buy some equipment. So we got to get stuff together for cows. We have the front mower. We need these back mowers, so we'll buy that. We need baling. We don't want the small round baler. It's cheaper, yes, but it's also more difficult to work with, because you have to stop every time and manually eject the bale, as where, with a big baler, you can just keep going and it just spits them out the back. Well, it really doesn't spit them out the back, kind of poops them out the back, but you know what I mean. So we'll buy that. We don't really need that. That's the round bale pickup. That's the round bale wrapper. I don't think that works on the square ones. We do want this. This is a bale pickup, and it's a lot easier to use. We could do, manually with the spikes, but it's more efficient to do it this way, so we'll get that. And that's these are older balers. So, yeah, that was a baler. What else do we need? We need a tedder to ted the grass. This is the biggest one. What else do we need? We have a windrower already. We need a pickup wagon. I think this is the biggest one, 50,000 liters. Let me double check just to be sure. Yeah, that's an old little golf cart looking pickup wagon. But I think, yeah, that's the biggest one. So we'll go with it. What else do we need for cows? We already own one of those. They make this straw blower to blow the straw into the barn, but you can dump it in there with that wagon that we bought, so this is not really a necessary purchase. What else do we need? I'm trying to think. Is that it? I think that's it. We can get into the slurry tanks and manure spreaders later once we've built up enough of it. I think we're good to go. Alright, we got 326,000 left. So much for that. Alright, well, at least we got our equipment to do the cow stuff, so. Alright, next round we're gonna plant wheat up here in this field 15. So now that we're out of wheat, we'll have plenty of wheat to harvest, and we can pick up the straw rows off of it and bale it. So we got $326,000 in the bank. The question is, do we want to save that, or let's go see what the price of field 11 is. We could save it and wait for 18, but 11 is part of one of those fields too that is right close to the homestead here. It could be a good investment if we can afford it. I can't remember how much this one costs. I want to say it's like $345, which, you know, wouldn't matter anyway because we don't have that. Yeah, it's $345. We can't afford it anyway, so we'll save our money for field 18. Maybe we'll hit another great demand on something else. And you know, by selling the that wheat, it will drive the prices up on the other products. And you can sell barley in the next hour, and then sell corn in the hour after that, and it will drive the price up of canola really high. But that's kind of cheating. It's manipulating the market. And I'm just not a big fan of doing that. I mean, it's possible you can do that if you're going to do it that way. But I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? You can manipulate the market that way, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. We'll just wait for the great demands. That way, if, you know, somebody needs something, we'll have it ready and available. Head on back down here. I guess we could buy some more cows, but we really need to wait until we get absolutely ready. We can't blanket our silo by the cows yet. I mean, we have the 2 cows, and they'll be just fine on the silage that we poured in there for them. As a matter of fact, one of them's in there eating right now, and the other one's headed that way, looks like, maybe. Yep, it's headed in there. This one's eating the silage that we poured, so definitely need to put some straw in here for them to lay down on, though. So that's probably numero uno. We'll get the straw first and dump in there, and then we'll bale up the straw. But we'll head back down here and we'll finish getting this corn here. We'll finish filling the bunker there by the cows. Tell you what I need to do also. I need to get this guy going and planting grass down there on 19 that we've already finished. Need to get that rolling. And then we'll come back sometime in the future and harvest this canola, or I don't know, maybe we'll harvest it in between now and then. Gotta pick those limbs up still. Alright, let me park this over here. This tractor's dirty. Needs to be washed. Alright. I think the planter's still dirty too, yeah. I was gonna wash all this stuff over here, and I think I only got the tippers washed there. But we'll get him down there and get him planting grass. If I could back up to him right. Here we go. Switch this over to grass. Well, I gotta admit, it looks a lot nicer out there with those trees cut and out of the way. You can see all the way down through there. This is gonna be one nice big field once we get it plowed together. Gotta get field 18 first, though. I mean, field 9, yeah, it's a big field, but it's really rolly. This one you can see all the way across it. It's field 9's so far away. Yeah, there's our forage wagon there. And that bunker's getting almost full. It'll be there very, very shortly once we get that forage harvester going again. But we'll go ahead and grass this in so the grass can be growing, because you know you have to wait, what, half a day or something for the grass to grow. So we'll have this ready to mow. And once we get it cut, we'll ted it so it'll dry faster and turn into hay, and we'll bale it up. Windrow it and bale it. A lot of steps to doing cows and, you know, with the hay and straw and stuff. So, all right, let's head back over here. We'll hire him back out, and we'll get this guy going. I need to turn my cruise control back down. All right. I will say this works a lot better when you have more capacity. The more capacity you have with this, the better you are, because this guy, he doesn't keep going. He stops when you get full, and you have to go dump and then you have to come back. Well, the longer you can keep him rolling, the better off you are. And like I said, it's 10:30 in the morning, and we're expecting a snowstorm or hailstorm or whatever that is. It doesn't really look like hail, but it sounds like hail when it falls. So I think it's probably hail. I still think it would be nice if it would snow. You know, offer the snow plow equipment, and you could get the snow throwers, the snow blowers, the 3-point hitch ones, and put them on the front of the tractors and clear the snow. And you know, like I've said before, a lot of people say, well, then you couldn't farm if it snowed. You know, you can't grow stuff in the snow. I was like, well, no, you wouldn't have to. I said you could put the fields and stuff in the valley, and you know, just have the snow up at the higher elevations, like on a mountain, and that way you could, you know, have your logging and stuff up in the mountains and have snow, and you could do some logging in the snow, which would be cool. And yes, you can log in the snow. There's plenty of videos out there of the Scorpion King crawling around through the snow cutting trees, and they're really nice videos. They're beautiful HD videos. You ought to go watch them. But yeah, it'd be nice to accept a mission to plow the streets of a town that's at a higher elevation or something. And you could put like a little town at a higher elevation, or you could put the town at a higher elevation, and just have the farm in the valley or something like that. So yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. Whoop. Started clicking on a link for Farm Sim 17 there. Got the old Peggy 3 there. They released a 360-degree experience. If you have a smartphone or a tablet, you can go and look around at it. If you haven't taken a look at Goldcrest Valley yet, check out Farming Simulator's Facebook page for all the details. If you haven't purchased it yet or pre-ordered it yet, of course I think it's released now by the time of this video, but definitely go check that out. A lot of information on it. If you haven't bought it yet and are thinking about buying it, you can take a look at it and watch some videos and look at some fact sheets, and there's some blogs on there with information on how it works. So go check it out. It's a lot of fun. If you like farming, if you're into farming, you'll be into this game. And still want to get into multiplayer. That actually might be happening pretty soon. Working on getting that going, and if you have right now, the console of choice that we have is PlayStation 4. If you have one, just look for the Grain Arcade in multiplayer. and come hang out with us and do some farming. So we just about got this field done. One more little pass there. What I'll probably do is go dump this. And tell you what, we may not even go back for that pass. I'm gonna go dump this, and we'll put it in the cows. I don't think we get very much off that little strip. He's gonna go back for it, but he won't go all the way. So I'm gonna go dump this, and we'll just end this episode here. And we'll come back and we'll be doing something. We'll either go ahead and plant the wheat or go ahead and continue the chaff harvest here. So until then, remember, you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade.